So you want to be an entrepreneur, huh? You're tired of waking up to that alarm, sitting in traffic, and pretending to like team building activities with people who microwave fish in the office kitchen. I get it. You're dreaming about freedom, about waking up whenever you want, making millions, and posting on Instagram stories from your business meetings in Miami. But before you quit your day job tomorrow, let's talk about what entrepreneurship really looks like. Because it's not always poolside laptops and motivational quotes. Sometimes it's you at 2 a.m. Googling how to pay payroll taxes before the IRS takes my car. Running your own business is like raising a baby that never grows up. It constantly needs money, attention, and occasionally therapy. When you are an employee, you clock out and go home. When you are a business owner, you are the business. You don't clock out, you just pass out. Vacations are optional. Sleep is negotiable. And weekends, just another 48 hours to catch up on work. Even when things are going well, and I mean really well, you'll still get that random call from a client at 7:59 p.m. on Friday saying, "Hey, quick question," and you know there's nothing quick about it. Let's talk taxes, because Uncle Sam will find you. When you're an employee, taxes are simple. They come out of your paycheck automatically. When you're an entrepreneur, taxes come out of nowhere. You'll swear your business made $80,000 and then the IRS will politely remind you, actually, after self-employment tax, payroll tax, city fees, and oxygen tax, you made about $11 and a coupon at Subway. Then there's the tax audit, the entrepreneurial version of a horror movie. You start sweating over every coffee receipt you ever expensed. Was this $4.79 caramel latte really for business purposes? Technically, yes. I was discussing strategy with myself. Let's talk about your employees, your biggest blessing and headache. Hiring good people is like dating. Exciting at first, but some of them will ghost you before the first paycheck. Others show up every day just to waste your time, your energy, and your money. You'll spend hours training someone, only for them to quit 2 weeks later and say, "I'm starting my own business." You'll want to say, "Good luck. May the IRS be ever in your favor." Then there's payroll. You ever tried making payroll in a slow month? It'll make your heart race like you're watching a thriller. If these invoices don't clear by Friday, nobody's getting paid, including me. Now, keeping good employees, that's another level. You want to give raises, but your profits aren't always growing on schedule. So you're juggling loyalty, fairness, and your checking account all at once. And don't forget about business licenses. You'll think, "I'm just selling coffee." But the city's like, "Oh great, that'll be $200 for the food license, $150 for the vendor permit, $80 for the music rights, and $65 for the air you're breathing while you're selling it. Oh, and make sure to renew every year. Miss one deadline and suddenly your coffee business becomes illegal beverage distribution." There's always another form, another regulation, another piece of red tape. Entrepreneurs don't just get to wing it. You're constantly filing, renewing, updating, and praying your compliance forms don't expire. By the way, if you're learning something and laughing through your entrepreneurial tears, hit the like button, drop a comment about your craziest small business experience, and subscribe, because here at Financial Watchman, we keep guard over your dollars so they don't run off and start a business without you. Also, if you appreciate the grind, buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/The Financial Watchman, because even entrepreneurs need caffeine to survive the chaos. Let's talk about the mental load and responsibility. Being an entrepreneur means everyone depends on you. Employees depend on you to pay them, vendors depend on you to buy from them, customers depend on you to deliver, and your family depends on you to not lose your mind in the process. When things go wrong, and they will, you can't say, "That's not my department, it's all your department." Meanwhile, your employee friends are at home, feet up, watching Netflix, texting, bro, must be nice being your own boss. And you're thinking, yeah, except my boss is broke, tired, and currently Googling how to apply for another SBA loan. Now, being an employee isn't all bad. You get health insurance, paid vacation, and you don't need to worry if Karen from accounting misfiled the payroll taxes, because that's a Karen problem, not yours. You can actually enjoy holidays. You can clock out, spend time with your family, and not wake up at 3 a.m. thinking about invoices. And if your job becomes unbearable, you can leave. If you're skilled and experienced, you can jump to another company, maybe even with a higher salary. Meanwhile, the entrepreneur has to fix their broken company before it sinks. But don't get it twisted. I'm not discouraging entrepreneurship. If you have the drive, the discipline, and the stomach for it, go for it. Just know the truth. It's not freedom from work. It's freedom to work harder on something you believe in. Entrepreneurship gives you pride, ownership, and the potential for wealth that no job can. But it also gives you gray hairs and tax stress you didn't know existed. So the real question is, are you ready to be an entrepreneur, or do you just want to feel like one on social media? Because one of those comes with likes, the other comes with liability. This is not financial advice, it's financial motivation. Always do your research, prepare your strategy, and understand the risks before starting a business. If you want to support the channel, you can click the link in the description, buymeacoffee.com/The Financial Watchman. I am the Financial Watchman, keeping guard over your dollars so you can build your future. And I'm signing out. Bye-bye, y'all.